Hey y'all,
I'm John.
and I'm Kim. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Magnolia Tea Podcast, where we share real life stories to help you navigate life's ups and downs.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for updates.
Now let's get to the tea. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Magnolia Tea Podcast. I am your host, Kim.
And I'm John.
We do have some special guests joining us on today. Again, baby big brother, Roderick.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And also my lovely husband, my other half better half, Lawrence.
What's going on?
So we wanted to bring them in for a special conversation on today about a social media video I'm sure you guys may have come across in your social media scrolling. John, you want to tell them a little bit more about it?
Sure. So this video is about a group of people, mostly women and one gentleman, who are out at dinner. And the bill comes and the gentleman says that he's going to pay for the birthday girl and his wife. And everybody at the table erupts into chaos and frustration and basically degraded this man because he was not going to pay for the entire table. His wife was there. She said, "Yeah, no, he gonna pay for the birthday girl and theirs."
For sure.
And so we just want to kind of get a take on it, on everybody's take, because I feel like this is a sense of entitlement. Again, friends, just because it's your birthday, you're not entitled to anything. If you wanted to go eat out for your birthday, then be prepared to pay for your birthday. I think this is a different level because this was a married man and his wife was right there. And the birthday girl even was like, how are you going to let them pay? The bill was $700. How are you going to let them pay when you're here? You're a man.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm interested to hear a male's take on that, both single and married men.
Let me give you my take. Let me give you my
as
take.
the wife.
As a married woman.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you my take.
Uh-huh.
I feel as a married woman, it all depends, right? If my husband invited all these people out, then rightfully so, I would expect for him to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If I invited him to accompany me to my friend's party or our friend's party, I would not have the expectation for him to pay for the entire table. My expectation that I would be okay with would be for him to pay for my meal and the birthday girl's meal. All them other also rans, no ma'am. They do not get, no, it's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. You came to a party not ready to pay. You came to the restaurant and you weren't ready to pay. Nah, I don't think so. I don't.
Maybe it's just me in my 50 year. Like when you say, okay, it's somebody's birthday, and hey, for my birthday, I want to go to the hibachi or whatever the case may be, right?
Okay.
Everybody that comes
should be prepared to pay.
But is the expectation like I guess I just never came across people who did that. Like why would you assume that just because I said, hey, it's my birthday and I want to go to the hibachi, that means, hey, come on, I'm paying for you. But I'm interested to hear the male perspective on this one.
I'm in agreement because my expectation was never to pay for everybody that came. Let's say we're there, right? And I go to pay or whatever. I want to pay, make sure that my wife is taken care of. And then I know that you would want me to pay for the birthday person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just like automatic. And then on occasion, you may whisper to me, hey, we're going to take care of so and so or whatever. But if I don't get that whisper on the side, those are the only two people that I'm going to pay for. Because I expect everybody else to come in and pay for their part as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and especially if I didn't invite you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's, to me, it's the belittling of this man in front of his wife. Now I'm gonna have to get the wife wrong on that one, because you're not gonna tell my man he not a man just because he ain't gonna pay for your friend's meal.
Oh, wow.
No, you're not gonna do that. As a
Mm-mm.
matter of fact, friend, although it's your birthday, but since you got a lot to say, you can pay for your meal and theirs.
So the
Since
birthday
you got
girl
a
was
lot to say about,
belittling him too?
yes,
Yeah, the birthday girl.
she thought he should pay for the whole table too.
Oh no, honey.
Yeah,
Oh, she
I would have
Nah.
snapped that. So let's nip this in the bud. Not only is he not paying for the whole table, he's no longer paying for you, since that's how you feel. So now happy birthday,
Hope you
happy
have a good
birthday.
one.
Have a good one. Yeah. And I'd be like, come on, baby, let's go. We got to go. We got to get the kids out the bed or whatever. Kids got to babysit or whatever. But then I'm not about to sit there. No, you're not about to talk about my man who's doing something for you because of me. And I'm just going to say, I'm just going to assume, because I don't know the parameters of their friendship. I'm assuming that he's there because you're my friend. He's paying because you're my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
So he don't have to do that. No, he don't have to. He don't have to.
Y'all know how the type of person I am. I probably would have still paid for her, but it probably would have been the last time
Nah,
that
I don't
she
know.
had that type
Nah,
of privilege.
buddy. Cancel that one.
Yeah.
If she
I'm
would have
just being
started
honest how I
belittling,
am. Yeah,
yeah, I
and
got you.
you
And you
know,
know how I am too. If she would have
I
started
understand.
belittling you, baby,
But
I will turn my sister in with the quickness. With the quickness, honey.
We've come from the same people. She just
yeah.
hired her as well. But
No,
like it's the belittle, like it's the fact that you saying
Because
stuff
he
to
didn't
question
get
this
what you
man's
want.
manhood
But
because
it's because
he
he didn't get what you
refused
want.
to spend his corn on food. Y'all spend $700. Y'all should be prepared to spend $700. Otherwise, you could have declined and say, "Nah, girl, not tonight. I can't do it tonight. My income tax ain't came in," or whatever you got to say, whatever. But people feel like you got to stay with all of these. You got to keep up with the Joneses. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you can't afford to pay your own food at a birthday dinner, then you respectfully decline. Girl, I can't go tonight, but I got you. Me and you gonna do something later.
Yeah.
When my income tax comes.
Yeah.
And I don't know their true backstory, but sometimes if you're out with friends and they know your partner, significant other, or whatever it is has a pretty good job making a very good salary or whatever, then automatically they say, well, he or she or they can afford it, right? So I'm not expecting to pay anything because I'm pretty sure they have me.
They got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it could have been an instance
That's
of that.
them that be ordering lobster, ain't never had it before.
And don't finish eating it.
Exactly.
And don't finish eating it.
Talk about, oh, I didn't know that's what this was. I don't like this. Yeah.
Can I tell y'all how much that aggravates me? Whether kids, adults, or whatever like that, it aggravates me because I just think that if someone is paying for you, you have to be, just be a little bit thoughtful in your selection. You can get something nice, but I'm not saying, all right, we're at a steakhouse or whatever, and you see the 72-ounce tomahawk steak on there. Don't just get that because you're not paying for it, because you're not going to eat that much meat. Pause. But, you can get you a nice 8-ounce steak and be full, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think sometimes folks would take advantage of the kindness that you put in front of them and just say, well,
take advantage of it.
I'm gonna get this, and this. And it happens a lot. It
A
does
Yeah.
lot.
it does aggravate me because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like my kindness taken for weakness.
That's what they
Yeah.
doing. That's what they doing. Let's get the
Ex-
interrelationship male's perspective on this. What you gonna do if you and Alyssa are having dinner or at a birthday party and you pay for hers and maybe the birthday girls and everybody start belittling you for
What?
not covering the entire table?
I can't wait for
I'm
this
dropping
one.
he's dropping a full little soliloquy on everybody. First of all, where I think it went wrong, he was the only male there. That's the first part.
So you don't think he should have
Because
been out there by him? That wasn't the environment for him.
so look at it like this. It's him and his wife and the best friend. Who else
Mm-hmm.
is coming? Why was it just him? Did they not have significant others that were invited? Could they
Mm-hmm.
not come? At that point, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, this is a little lopsided to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Look like a setup.
I don't like the way this looks for me because then it's like even if we go someplace and it's me and Alyssa and I'm like, okay, I know I've got her. So she and I like we know when we go out, we ain't trying to break the bank, but we're gonna enjoy ourselves. So it's within reason. If it's, a big event or something, then we may go a little big. But I'm frugal. We spending more than $30 a person, I'm pissed off. But that's neither here nor
Looking
there.
for a Groupon. Looking for a Groupon.
Looking for a discount happy hour something. But I feel like if that's the situation, yes, pay for the birthday girl. I'm not your man. And if I'm paying for everybody else, expect that Cash App Zelle request before y'all hit the parking lot. Because I need my
That's
money
a
back.
good one. That's a good
And
one. Yeah, I'm gonna pay to
those
save space
people
in this restaurant, but y'all best believe y'all better answer this Cash App request.
and those people that know me know I don't lend money out because if
Mhm.
I give you 10, I want 20 back by tomorrow. Like I'm
Mhm.
not long-term loan. You don't have JP
Mhm.
Morgan, Chase, none of that on my forehead. So I feel like in that situation, one, he was the only person there. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like, hey, I don't feel, I should be here with the friend and all y'all girlfriends
Mhm.
because then I'm looking at it, who you talking to? What
So,
conversation you in?
so should
Because
he have
now
declined? Should he have declined even if his girl, it's like, or
I
say you and
now
Alyssa both are good friends with, this person, or say it's me or John, right? And then we invite
so
our friends.
okay, y'all invite y'all friends. First questions are, what are the males gonna be there? Because I'm looking at
Okay.
who am I going to talk to?
Talk with.
Otherwise,
Interact with.
I'm in y'all conversation. And then if it was my girl's birthday and everybody else came, that's one thing. It's my girl's friend's birthday. I feel a
Mhm.
little, I don't know. You know what? Y'all make this a girls' night. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna keep the kids. I'm gonna go hang with my boys. I'm gonna do whatever. But
Yeah,
in that
Hmm.
situation, and then, like I said, if it was Alyssa's birthday and I invited the friends,
that's
then it
different.
can be okay. I invited them, unless I tell you, hey, it's every man for themselves, or I'm gonna pay beforehand. But I feel
Mhm.
like since it was him indirectly, he's got no responsibility for everybody else. And
Mhm.
Hmm.
I be damned if I'm going to pay. Now, if it comes to the bill, you say, hey, Rod, can you pay for this? Hey, she wants me to pay for this. We'll get the money back later. I'm going to explicitly say, I'm going to get my money back later. Don't
Right.
make me have to
Right.
come get it out
I'm gonna
you.
take my
But
phone out and record it. We in contract.
and like Bubba said, I mean, when you go out, so say all of us go out, say the four of us go out.
Mhm.
And y'all two gonna pay for each other. John gonna be by himself. I'm gonna be by myself. If y'all decide to say, "Hey, Rod, we're gonna get this,"
Mhm.
fine. But I walk into that situation saying, "Whatever I
I'm
get, I
paying.
can
I'm
cover,
paying.
no matter
Exactly.
Mhm.
no matter where I
Exactly.
go." Because I don't want to go in there and like let's say order a 72-ounce tomahawk steak with the cream spinach and the lobster mac and cheese and four drinks, and the bill come out to $378, and I'm like, I ain't got it. What you gonna do?
Mhm.
You're gonna roll up your
Mhm.
sleeves and go in the kitchen. You're
Mhm.
gonna
Uh-huh.
leave your license. You're gonna leave your information license so you can come back and pay it another day. They're gonna call the
Yeah.
police on you. So what you was gonna do besides that? So like, if I gotta go in there and order an appetizer and a glass of water because I ain't got that much, I just have to show my face. So be it. But at least
Right.
Mhm.
it's not a burden on somebody else. And where I think the entitlement goes wrong in this day and age is, and I'll say this, and I know some people ain't gonna like it, you have a good percentage of women who feel like they are entitled for men to take care of everything, no matter the relationship, no matter what it is. They feel like you're a man, you're supposed to handle it. I'm the woman, I get it for free. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, you can't scream that and then want your independence at the same time.
Right,
You either
right,
gonna be
right,
one or the other. Either I'm gonna take care of you and you don't do
right.
nothing. You stay at home and you be the housewife, cook, clean, take care of the kids, or you're gonna be the independent woman who can get it out there on her own and be self-sufficient. But then me and you are going to be a combined unit. Not that,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm independent, I got my own money, but you're gonna pay for it all the time. I ain't the
That's a
one.
good point, Ryan. That's a good
I
point.
will I will sit there and count your pockets in
That's a good
public
point
in front of
because
everybody.
there are these women who feel that men need to take care. So everything he paid for your wig, he paid for you to get your face beat, he paid for your entire outfit, your bling, your shoes, the car you drive, and everything. But when he asked you, Heifer, where you at? You got something to say? Why? He's trying to protect his investment. You got everything
Thank you.
on. That's all he
Thank
own
you.
everything that you got. He trying to
It's
see where his car at. He trying to see what. No, yeah, you need to answer the question where you at.
it's the same thing as if I ask somebody on a date. So like when I first started dating Alyssa and I asked her out on a date, I did not expect for her to pay for anything because I assumed everything. I asked you out for a date, so I am going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she comes to me and say, "Hey, I want to pay for my own," I may say, "Okay, if you want to be like that." If she presses the issue and say, "I want to pay for my own," fine. You know what? I appreciate that. I won't argue. I'll let it go. Or
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pay for it all. Now, if she goes out and and she gets, like I said, the 72-ounce tomahawk because I took her to a place. Well, I assumed the risk when I took her out and took her there that she would get anything that's on the menu. So I have to be prepared to pay for it. The same way as if I go to a place and I know I got $200 in my pocket. Why am I going to Little Alley?
True.
What that's gonna
True.
do?
True.
So if as a
We're gonna
woman,
have a
man,
salad
anybody,
together.
as a woman, man, anybody, if you go somewhere, you should assume that you are paying until told otherwise. Until you were told, hey, the date is on me, the meal is on me. Just like if you
Mm-hmm.
go somewhere for a work event. If you go
Mm-hmm.
somewhere for a work event and the company is paying for it, you got them people that y'all know gonna sit there and I'm ordering stuff I ain't never ordered before in my life. Can't pronounce it, can't spell it, don't know what it look like, smell, taste, or nothing.
And ordering
And
two
then
to take one home.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
and
kidding me?
then and then you'll have the problem where they come back the next day and like, hey, you know, we expensed $1,000 out for this meal. We're not going to be doing any more team building anymore because you've taken advantage and sat there and just pissed on the whole premise of that because you want to be whatever. Or hey, this is a business meeting, but you got 6 drinks on there. We're not paying for that. Like
What?
Yeah.
it's the same.
It's
It's the
business,
Yeah.
same.
people.
It's the
Yeah.
same expectations.
Mm-mm.
Like, be reasonable with what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not hard. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, that entitlement and the women expecting, wanting to be independent, but then wanting you to take care of them, it's got to balance somewhere. Like, if you're gonna be like that, like John said, if you want him to pay for your nails, your weave, your makeup, and all this other stuff, don't be mad when he asking about if you
Right.
Mm-hmm.
got somebody that,
He protecting his investment.
if you
Return on
got some,
investment.
if you got somebody that, don't give you money for all that, then okay. You can't say nothing if you
Yeah,
come out
you
there
don't have to
looking like Mama
answer.
Duke.
You.
Yeah. I mean, but it's true, like that entitlement and that expectation is what's ruining people. And what people see, expectations versus reality, what they see on social media thinking that's
Mm-hmm.
reality. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
girl that got all this stuff done and I need a man that makes $500,000 and it's like,
Well,
okay,
how much
How
you
much?
make?
How much
See,
do you make?
what you bring to the
exactly.
table? Why
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
am I
If he making a 500,000, how much you making? How much you bringing to
Mm-hmm.
the table?
None.
what
She don't
fool
work.
what
Mm,
fool put his water in feet in the water looking for a leak?
mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
I
mm,
don't want nothing to drain nothing from me. Like if I'm sitting there making, $500,000-600,000 a year, why am I gonna find somebody that's constantly pulling from what I'm making? I'm working this hard and doing all this stuff just to give to you, and you ain't doing nothing, bringing nothing into the table because you feel like, oh well, I'm this and I should be treated this way. Okay, somebody said that, I can't remember who, but somebody said this. Oh, Cedric Entertainment said this. Everything that you want in a man, your entitlement, what you feel like you're entitled to, you should already bring that beforehand.
Amen.
You attract what you want. Same thing with a
Amen.
man.
Hmm.
If y'all like, I don't see why she with him. Maybe they attract the same thing. Maybe they feel
Hmm.
like they both deserve the same thing and they offer it to each other. It is what it is.
So where does these numbers come from? So if a lady says, "Hey, I need a guy that makes $500,000," where does that number come from? Is it a number that you just arbitrarily thought of,
I
or
think
do
so.
you have something written down where you say, "Okay, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that," and if I add everything up, it turns out that I need someone making $500,000. Now, you can make $500,000, but we all know that in gross, that looks good on paper, but then you got to take out your taxes and mortgage
Hmm.
and all these different things. So at the end of the day, that person may be making like $300,000. So do you back off of that person because he's not bringing in 500,000 net? These are just some of the questions that I ask when I see these type of posts out there from,
But that's
unfortunately, it's from a lot of younger women.
mhm.
When I see those type posts, and it's like, oh, you putting all of these things into perspective where there's going to be some things, some other things besides you that the guy is going to have to pay for in
Mm-mm.
order for him to survive as well. It's like, hey, we two people, we both need to survive. You're not the only one that needs to survive off my salary.
Right.
I need to survive off it as well. If I have kids, they have to survive off of it. And I don't think that is put into perspective when some of these younger women throw out a specific number that a guy needs to have.
Now, this
I,
is my take on it. Those people who throw out those numbers, shut them down. You know how you shut them down? With the same question you ask. Are you talking about net or gross? Because I promise you that they're going to give you that deer in headlight look because they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
they never
They
made it.
don't know. They don't know. They're just throwing this number out that they think, oh, it's a 500,000. You make a 500,000. I'm gonna be getting my hair done, my nails done, my lids done, my it's not lids, it's lashes. My bad. I'm gonna get all this extra stuff. I'm gonna be driving cars and you gonna pay my rent and X, Y, and Z. But to your point, it's because she don't know the difference between net and gross.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it also comes off of, in this day and age, one, I mean, we live in the metro. We understand the land of perpetration. Just because you sitting there driving a Mercedes Benz, you ain't got it from the Benz dealership. You can't afford the maintenance on it. You can't afford nothing, and then it's sitting on the side of the road because it done broke down.
I mean, it's
So
probably not
people,
even paid. You probably hadn't even paid the note on it. You're probably behind.
it's
Exactly.
they
Exactly.
see people see this lifestyle and how certain people are living, and oh, I want to live like that. But one, have you done what it takes to feel like you deserve this?
Mm-hmm.
Have you lived that struggle to be like, I remember, like for me, I know, I'm not a millionaire, but I feel like I've progressed in my 20 years now that I've been out of school. I remember making, 725 a week, working 40 hours. And like, I sit here now and be like, well, how the hell did I make it from there to where I am now?
Amen.
And then I can appreciate the growth I have. So I'm never going to live outside my means because, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I ain't never been taking these fancy trips all over the world every week. I ain't never, going clubbing. I remember we
Mm-hmm.
used to go out, but it wasn't like we going out every night buying brand new clothes just to show off. Or this
Or
social media
bottles.
wave where or
Bottle
this social media
service.
wave now where people do stuff for the attention. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to go get my hair done, go get my nails did, or like a dude, I'm going to get, brand new fit, shoes, haircut. I'm going to go take these pictures, or I'm going to be out there with my phone just showing everybody what's going on to get the attention. But it's one thing to get it, it's another thing to maintain it. So just because,
Mm-hmm.
you got everything, it looks good, what have you done to keep that going? To keep up with it. Because if you spend $400-500 on a manicure and pedicure every week, every 2 weeks, what are you
First of
doing
all,
to
something
keep
wrong
fresh?
with your feet. You need to go to the doctor if you gotta spend
You need to go visit the podiatrist.
for real. That's what you need to spend your money on. If you have to go that
Yeah,
route.
and it's
But
like they do all that stuff expecting it, and I
Mm-hmm.
would feel Like even with me, if I was single and I was dating and I was looking for a young lady, and if she telling me I gotta make this amount of money, off the rip, I'm not interested in because you're
Yeah.
into more of the material than anything else. And if you're into simply the material, I know at some point this stuff is not gonna be here. I
Yeah.
know within the snap of a finger, I could lose everything and be back to square one. Then is she gonna be there or is she gonna move on to the next person?
She's going to
Move
move
on
on
to
to
the
That's
the
next.
next person because even if she decides to up her expectations and you can't live up to it, then she's moving on to the next person, right?
because she really wasn't into you. She
Because
was into what you offered.
exactly. So
Hmm.
500,000 at the time is good, but maybe now 750,000 is her new expectation, and you
She
can't
adjusted for
automatically,
inflation.
yeah, you
Yep.
can't automatically expect someone to jump up $250,000 because you want to see this type of money coming in. So now you're moving to the next person that may be making that. So everything is, like you said, Rod, materialistic, and
Mhm.
is no love behind the relationships anymore. It's all about what you can give me.
But
What can you
this is
offer
my
me?
thing as a single person. So like if I meet somebody and I got my nails done, I got my toes done, I got my weave in and whatever case may be, this is the person that I'm presenting to this new person. So why would I expect somebody to keep up something that I already portrayed it as something I'm able to do? Like
You're right.
why would I expect a man to get my hair and nails done when
Mm-hmm.
I answer my own question? Because
Mm-hmm.
when I'm supposed to be single and doing it for myself anyway, but now
Mm-hmm.
that I'm gonna get with you, I'm saying, oh, you got to do all of this for me.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't be together.
Mm-hmm.
But then I
That's
answer my
it.
own question because then I said, well, most of those women are jumping from one to the other. I'm not leaving
Mm-hmm.
what I got. They're not gonna leave what they
No.
got until they got the next person already lined up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole different topic. Yeah,
Yeah. That's
That's
interesting.
it.
them sugar baby.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I ain't no sugar baby. I sent Kim something the other day where somebody was, if I started dating somebody and they sent a text talk about, am I gonna see you tonight? Yes, I will send you a picture. I sure will. Yep, I'm that person. I will definitely send you a picture. We don't have to say I'm not going to see you. And if your expectation is of that is me, then that's not it. And my expect, like I told y'all before, I will not expect somebody to do something for me because just because I feel like they gonna want something from me when I'm
Mm-hmm.
not ready to give it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm not, if you ask me out on a date, I'm coming into it expecting to pay because if I don't like you, you ain't gonna be able to hold over no $50 meal
Mm-hmm.
over my head. You know,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna pay for my own and then we're gonna go our separate ways. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
just not, and then the people who feel this, I just thought that was a different level of entitlement from a married man,
Yeah. Yeah.
from a
Yeah,
married,
that's
and his wife was right there. It wasn't that he was canoodling with other people. His wife was right there. She was there the
Mm-hmm.
whole time, and the expectation was that he take care of these other single women. And then to Rod's point, dude, why would you even entertain being the only man there?
Yeah.
But we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. But
or
What was the
even if
conversation like?
even
yeah,
if it was, hey, so and so, my girl's gonna be there and they supposed to bring such and such. If I get there and I see, oh, they didn't show up, well, look, ladies, I don't want to be isolated by
right,
myself. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
let
sit
y'all
at
have
the
a good night.
bar.
Babe, you
Mm-hmm.
call me when you're ready so I can
Mm-hmm.
come pick you up. And
right,
Yeah.
then, hey, right then and there, we would have seen, well, who gonna pay for the dinner?
right,
Would it have been a
right.
$700 dinner then? $700 dinner then?
Oh no, it would
Probably
have been
not.
250. 250.
Everybody would have got
Miss Kenway.
salads. Everybody would
Side
have got
The
salad,
water.
salads.
a
The
glass
water.
of water, and an
Yeah.
appetizer. Can we bring
Mm-hmm.
can I get two spinach dips for the whole table?
Mm-hmm. And bring some plates. Can you bring some extra plates, please?
Right, you say two springs dip for the whole table.
Everybody sitting there. What you getting? Oh, I'm gonna get this. Can we get that and share it? Okay, you gonna get this. Let me
What's a
get
good
that, and
one?
can I get two plates? Thank you. Or can I get this, and when you bring it out, can I get a to-go box?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kim, tell them how many,
Okay.
how we will go to places too, and if it's
Mm-hmm.
shareable, we don't have a problem with asking
Mm-hmm.
for another plate.
Nope, not
Yeah.
at all.
You know,
Well,
Me
see
and
what the
Tyler
dude
because
done
messed
been
up?
to we done been to what's that? Longhorn, the steak
Mm-hmm.
place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their steak's not big. We're gonna
We'll
share the
share it.
steak today. We're gonna
Mhm.
share it today. Because neither
Share it.
one
You
of
get
us
two
eat a full one
salads.
by ourselves.
Yeah,
So
you get two
exactly.
salads and be
And an
on your
extra
way.
side.
And
The
See what he
extra
should
bring
have
some of
side.
that
done?
bread. Can you bring some of that
So that
bread,
bread,
please?
keep it coming. Keep the bread coming. Yes.
When they went out there ordering, it'd been like, sir, what you having? All right, well, look, it's gonna be me and her.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and order. And then I'm finished order and I'm gonna have this. You know, it's just us two on the ticket.
On the
Go back
front
to drinking
end.
my drink.
On the front end.
Let you know why you put it in that we're gonna split this table. Well, it's gonna be the
Mm-hmm.
18% gratuity. I'm fine with that because you ain't get the tip off of me. But
Mm-hmm.
let you know beforehand, you're not paying for everybody else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and if they ain't here, well, why you ain't pay for us? If you'd have listened while I was ordering, I'd have told you back then it was me and her, seats 3 and 4. That's it.
Mhm.
That seats 3 and 4.
Mhm.
Table 12, seats 3 and 4. That's Roderick. That's it.
Wow. It probably would have been an altercation though. Because I probably would have got buck in there if you're gonna try to belittle my man. I mean, that's one thing.
Oh yeah, I
Don't play with
definitely,
my man, don't play with my family. So you
I
gonna
Well,
try
then
to
definitely would have got booked.
it'd have been an
mm-hmm.
altercation either way. Either it's an altercation in there between you and the people, or it's an altercation when you get back in the car. Because
Mhm.
Exactly.
you
So
know,
what you wanna have it now or
if
you wanna have it then? Which
look,
one you
it's
wanna do?
either gonna be you ain't paying for this, and I'm gonna get on them for talking about you, or when we get back in the car, y'all know that awkward silence when they be quiet, and then they turn and look at you and be like, "So,
Oh
Yeah.
my
what you doing paying for everybody dinner? Because you're not gonna embarrass them in front of everybody.
Mhm.
You just gonna be like, we gonna pay for it. I'm gonna get on you, and then I'm gonna call them. Hey, yeah, I know we paid for dinner last night, but you had this, this, and this. I need my $117.12. How you want to
gosh.
send it?
Mhm.
Cash App, Zelle. You want to send me a check? You want me to come pick
PayPal.
the money up to your house? How you want to
Mhm.
do it? But I need my money back. Oh, well, I thought it was a birthday dinner. You thought wrong. I need my money back. The way my bills are
Mhm.
set up, that money pays for my bills. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
dropping $700 just to pay for, some
Mm-hmm.
randoms on a birthday dinner to sit up there and post it on Instagram like, I had steak tonight, I had
Mm-hmm.
lobster. No.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I mean, even as a friend, I would feel bad if I went to somebody else's birthday dinner and I didn't pay, or at least, hey, let me buy the birthday girl a drink. She had 4 drinks, put one of them on my tab. At least I
Mhm.
paid for something. If
Mhm.
anything, she should be the
Mm-hmm.
only one to walk away who said I didn't pay for anything.
Yep. Yep.
Unless she made the birthday dinner herself and picked the place, and then I'm like, hey, told you beforehand, I don't like going here. I don't like the service, the drinks watered down, the food be nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I'm coming, but I'm just there. Or if she
But
said, hey,
I think if somebody does that, that's something that they're gonna communicate. Hey y'all, I want to go to so and so for my birthday. It's on me. I just want y'all to come and just have dinner with me or have drinks with me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that somebody who is the person being celebrated or the person celebrating the event is going to come up and upfront and say. But
Yeah.
I think when others, yeah, girl,
feedback,
oh, okay, for your birthday, I'm gonna take you to the hibachi. Okay, and then you get there and it's you, the person you said you was gonna take, and then she got 3 homegirls with her.
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah. Who
who
Harpo,
said
who these
anything about
people?
that?
Who these people,
Exactly.
Harpo?
Exactly. Yeah, y'all got your money to like ride. Table 12.
See 3 and 4.
I'm not, I mean, like I said, if it was communicated in the beginning that, hey,
It's different. That's different.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said,
That's
I
it.
still feel like he should have, at some point, I am the only one in this party that's solo. This is not
Some
a
ain't
good
right.
situation.
Some ain't
Even
right.
if
Yeah.
it's, even if it's with my girlfriend or wife.
And
Hey,
you know
y'all,
what though? I'm gonna say this though, right? And Kim, I don't know if you agree with this. My girl, this is my friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna take my friend out. My husband may come because the rise point we may have to say, okay, you know, bring your dude or whoever the case may be. But if it's my friend, I'ma pay. Like my friends are not gonna see my man take his money out for nothing. It's gonna be on me. Now ask stupid if you want with me.
Mm-hmm. I
make
hear
me
you.
take you to
Yeah.
small claims court.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think that was I don't think that was fair to him. You know, in the man's defense, I almost think that it might have been a setup. I mean, why are you the only man there?
That,
Yeah,
I don't
that,
the
know.
that is
rise
a,
part.
that's
Yeah.
a possibility. And like I
You
said,
know.
as a man, think about it. As a woman, put a woman in those shoes. You and your husband going to a birthday party and it's nothing else but dudes. As a woman, do you think you
No.
should stay there? Do you think,
No.
would you feel like, hey, I'm out of place. I need to
No.
go.
Yeah.
Y'all have
I'm
fun.
gonna be at the bar. I'm gonna be at the
Yeah,
bar
Mm-hmm.
eating and drinking at the bar, but I'm
that's
not sitting at a table the
that's
only
what I would
woman.
have done. That's what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
I would let you all
Mm-hmm.
enjoy your time and sit at the bar and have my own meal
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
not to sit there just to listen to the conversation that you all was having. Because I can't,
Mm-hmm.
if I participate, either I'm going to be looked at funny because I'm interjecting my male thoughts
Mm-hmm.
into a female conversation,
Mm-hmm.
hmm
or or I'm gonna say something that's gonna offend somebody.
You're going to offend
I
somebody.
may be, yeah, I may be making a joke or whatever, and then it's like, oh, and then that causes turmoil between my wife and her friends and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So
Yep.
I'm gonna be here with you. I drove or whatever like that, but I'm gonna go sit by the bar.
Yeah.
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 Well, I hope they work it out in their marriage, whatever it is, honey. It must have
Mm-hmm.
been good for them, and more power to them. More power to them.
I wonder what that conversation was like on the way home.
Or that conversation in the car.
Well, it depends
Mm-hmm.
between the husband and the wife, or
Yeah.
between the husband, wife,
No.
and the friend.
No, honey, between the husband and the wife, because I think the man, the husband should have been disappointed that the wife didn't step up. Because I would have stepped
Yeah.
up.
She stepped
Yeah.
up at the end of the video where they asked her about it, and she said,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't have to pay for anybody, but
But then
I
Mm-hmm.
think she should have stepped in a lot earlier when they
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
first started to talk about he should pay for everything and he's the only man and everything like that. So, in a table for the women, she should have stopped
Mm-hmm.
him right there and said, "Nope,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's not what we're going to do here."
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't have even
I,
gotten to that point.
In so many
I'd have been
words,
mad
my
that,
words wouldn't have been like that. But go ahead, I
Yeah.
get your point.
Yeah.
well, I would have
Not
been
in this
mad that she didn't
marriage.
interject it at
No.
the beginning. Because, I mean, I'd have looked at her sideways. If we get in the car and it had to get all the way there,
Mm-hmm.
hey, why you didn't stop it at first? Because if that's you,
Mm-hmm.
like Alyssa already know, it don't take much and I'm ready to go. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just me. I'm not gonna sit there and let stuff pop off. I'm gonna interject if necessary. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like she should have been there from the jump. No, he not paying. Like he gonna pay for
Mm-hmm.
me. He may pay for a couple of drinks for her or her whole meal. But
Mm-hmm.
besides that, no.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have added, and if she keep talking, that's about to change too.
No, it would have been one where okay. And see, I know the conversation probably happened in the car. We did that this time. We ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah.
Since
Right.
we ain't doing that
Oh
no
yeah, it
more.
was done.
Mm.
It was over with.
I'm
It was
not
over
going to
with.
no more of your friend birthday parties unless it's a group
Mm-hmm.
party, and we ain't paying for nobody else. Since they
Mm-hmm.
want to take our kindness for weakness, don't pay for nobody. If we got a
Mm-hmm.
joint account, I'm disputing everything I see like that. I'm
Right?
gonna lock your card up. Keep playing with me.
First, they keep disputing everything.
Oh my goodness.
All of it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, goodness.
No.
Cause then if we have this situation and you go out and do something like that, now I can't trust you. Because you
Mm.
basically like saying that what happened was okay and it can
Mm-hmm.
happen again. No.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, like I said, if we got split accounts, you want to do that with your account, you go ahead
Go
and do
for
whatever
it.
you want to do, sweetie.
Yeah.
But if we've had this disagreement and this issue and it goes out and happens again,
Mm-hmm.
no. Because then I'm
Yeah.
gonna look at you, well, what you out there paying for everybody meal for? Like
Mm, mm,
you had
Right.
balling.
Right.
six, seven
Right.
friends and you went out and paid for everything. Now I think they using you. Because I'm gonna look at you like,
Mm.
well, you don't see what's going on? Like
Mm.
it'd be different. Like I said, if they went out to pull their stuff, no, just put it on one. I'm gonna take care of it. Y'all ain't gotta pay me
Mm-hmm.
back. Magic words. Y'all ain't
Mm-hmm.
gotta pay me back. But even if, like with us, if y'all say, hey, I'm gonna take care of this, okay? I know I'm paying you back for mine, though. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
sit there and be like, ooh, I got a free meal. I can save my money. No, because then at some point it's gonna be like, well, we pay for it and they'll never pay us back. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep doing it then. Because now you're taking my kindness for weakness. Because what if I went in there and said, oh yeah, I'm gonna get these two appetizers, I'm gonna get these drinks, I'm gonna give a
Mm.
shot of this, I'm getting my meal and a dessert, and I'm gonna take something to go home.
Mm.
Mm.
Then
And
I'm
Nah,
sitting
only
there
eat
honey.
two
feeling like,
bites of it. Eat
Nah,
two
And
but
I'm
bites of
sitting there
everything.
feeling like I done took advantage of somebody because, I was going in there thinking I'm gonna pay for it and they paid for it. Now I'm like, okay, let me pay them back because I don't want to seem shallow that I'm just running up here and running up the bill and they pay for it and then be like, damn, I'm leaving them ass out. How would you feel if somebody did that to you as the friend? How would you feel like if y'all went out to a birthday party and they expected you to pay for everything?
Yeah.
I sure would be
I
sitting there
know,
looking
John,
like,
you're not going.
let me see. The bathroom is in that corner. But if I go to the bathroom, then I can slip out the front door without nobody seeing. Be the last time y'all hear from Roger. Y'all ever heard
I'm
from
out.
Roger again? Roger messing around and dipped on the dinner.
Well, okay, guys. Well, great conversation today. We appreciate you guys joining us for another episode of Magnolia Peach Tea Podcast. And we thank our guests, Roderick and Lawrence, on today. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate the conversation and your input. If y'all ever see them at a table with a group of women by themselves,
Dancing.
This is all my wallet in the car.
Dancing.
I left my wallet in the car and I ain't got my phone dead. I'm gonna be back to washing dishes with y'all.
You're not gonna see me. You have to meet me at the bar.
I know, right? All right, guys.
If y'all splitting tickets, just walk up to the bar and bring me your ticket, okay?
Okay. All right. I got you. I got you.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a great one. And thanks again for joining us for another episode of Magnolia Peach Tea Podcast.